What are we thinking today? Shrek? Or, Barney? Or, the Smurfs? No? None? Alright. How about that? Is that a little bit better? Anyways, guys, ayo, what is up? Welcome back to the MTG Supplies channel. Today we're doing another video kind of like the last one involving, Theros Beyond Death and some of the chaos that has been happening with the prices of the market in that set. So it's going to be kind of another unscripted kind of talk podcast type video. I don't know what this is, but yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys haven't seen the last video, make sure you check it out and enter the giveaway where you can win this Monastery Monastery Mentor. You can win that. Go enter. Giveaway is going to be, or the winner is going to be picked later this week, so make sure you go check that one out. And thank you to our new Patreons. I'm going to shout them out in the beginning of the video today. Michael Cobb and TJ. Appreciate you guys for your support. Thank you so much. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can check out the Patreon link below. Just a little bit a month can get you some sweet, amazing rewards. Or if you go up to the higher tiers, I'll open some packs on the channel every month and send them to you. So make sure you check it out. And finally, before we hop into this video, you can check out the merch as well. That will be linked below. But yeah, let's hop into the discussion about the market of Theros Beyond Death and specifically the expected value of these booster boxes. All right, little camera angle change, but let's hop into this. So if you, look at the market like I do for Magic a lot. By the way, if you're questioning the hood choice, it's just because it's cold in here, so don't mind the hood for today. But anyways, if you look at the market for Magic Gathering, and specifically the new sets like I do quite a bit, you'll notice that a lot of the cards have dropped significantly in value, with the exception of a couple. I know things like Euro is going up, and hopefully that's how you say it, Euro, I don't know. Correct me in the comments below, but I don't know. But with the exception of a couple, most of the cards are going downhill with price. Now, if you saw the last video, you know why, or if you know a little bit about the market already, you probably know a decent amount of why, but make sure you check out the last video so this video makes sense to you. But, I mean, it will still make sense either way. But so the expected value of these booster boxes are dropping like crazy, which is also a reason why you probably won't see a lot of me opening it on the channel, especially for my Patreon. For the people who I'm sending packs out to every month, I don't want to be opening packs that are going to get them zero value. So we'll probably be opening stuff like Throne of Eldraine or the Ravnica sets, stuff like that. Or Return to Ravnica sets. So you probably won't see much of the Theros Beyond Death opening here unless I get my hands on a collector booster or two. But yeah, so the expected value of these boosters or booster boxes at this point are around, I want to say it's somewhere between $60 and $70. And it was $60 and $70 already by the point of 1 week after release. I know we're a couple weeks after release at this point, but even at just 1 week after release, these prices were super low on these boxes. And if you know anything about MTG the past, you'll know that the Theros set, the Theros sets, Journey to Nyx, Theros, and there's one more that I'm forgetting. If you know anything about those sets, those also put a lot of LGS stores bankrupt because the sets were worth nothing, kind of like these ones today with Theros Beyond Death. So I don't know if it's just the name, but something's cursed about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, so why is this happening? If you saw the last video, you'll know it's a lot because of the collector boosters and what's in them and that kind of thing. Like I said, you can check out that video if you're interested in more in depth on that perspective of it. But also, I feel like a lot of these cards were really hyped up and the prices really shot up quite a bit. And actually, there is some pretty good cards in the set. But honestly, there was almost too many good cards in the set, which is kind of weird. But I almost feel like, now let me know your views down below as well, but from what I gather, it's almost because the cards are too powerful. And this wouldn't be a problem, but since the cards are so powerful, their prices actually are kind of lower, which is kind of weird, but I feel like that's kind of what I've gathered from it, but once again, let me know down below what you guys think as well. But that's kind of what I've gathered. But yeah, the expected value of these are just going down the poop hole. So let's talk about why are these expected values so low? Not what caused them, but what is in the boosters that is making them so low. Although there's a bunch of cards in the set that are really powerful and really strong, personally, and I mean, there are some good hits. For example, we have Euro, hopefully I'm saying that right, at 2764, Heliod at 1612. That's the closest thing. That's the problem right there, is that some, like the other standard sets, they have cards that are like multiple cards that are in the $16 to $20 range. There's only one in this set of that price tier. Then we go on to Thassa, which is $13.91, Nyx Bloom Ancient at $12, Ashiok Nightmare Muse at $11.50, Kroxa at $8.44, Dryad of the Olsen Grove at $8.03, Clothis at $6.87, and then we get a bunch of, I'd say about 10 or so $4 to $5 rares or mythics. So there's definitely some money to be had in this set, but if you open up booster boxes a lot, you'll know that most of the money, or some of the big hits that count towards your expected value or your overall value from the booster box, is going to be those foil rares or mythics that you're going to get. Now, here's the problem. If you watched the last video, you'll know that the collector boosters have an overabundance amount of these really rare foil, mythic foil type of cards in them. Now, the problem with this is that it's driving the prices so low, and so, like, they're basically equal to their non-foil values, and that's the problem. However, there are the extended arts and the alternate arts that are kind of keeping it up a little, but overall, those are so overprinted in the collector boosters as well that I think those are going to drop as well. Now, this is kind of a shorter video, but to sum it all up, I think these prices of the booster boxes will go, will remain, I think right now they're around $95. I don't think they'll drop too much, and I don't think that investors will lose a ton of money on these booster boxes, because although the set has a low expected value currently, I do think that since the set is still relatively new, I do think that the prices could change quite a bit over the next month or so before the next set comes out. So I do think, although it's not going to be anything game-changing, like a $10, $20, $30 increase on the box prices, investors are going to probably make their money over time, just like the rest of the booster boxes, because this set, unlike the old Theros sets, do actually have some pretty good, powerful cards in them, and great for Commander and that kind of thing. So I don't think we should knock it off the list entirely. I don't think it's going to make LGSs go bankrupt, but currently the EV for these boxes are pretty low. But I think they might start to see a slow rise in general, but they will, in the end, not be as high as some like normal boxes like Throne of Eldraine and stuff like that. So let me know your thoughts on this down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and support the channel. You can subscribe and like the video. That helps out a ton. Or you can check out Patreon merch, stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys all in the next video. See you guys. Peace out.